You've mentioned a little bit about limbic impairment syndrome and how that affects the tight junctions in the gut lining. Is there any other ways in which limbic impairment system impairment syndrome affects gut health?
Yeah. So if anybody's been doing all of the right things, if you're on a good gut healing protocol, and now that's tricky in and of itself, because I've had many people come to me from a gut healing protocol, but they weren't actually on something strong enough to help them. And a little bit of how I practice now is I used to work with 40 different diets. And what that means is each body is bio-individual and each condition needs different set of help and support. I used to start with smaller routes to roam, easier routes to roam. I found over the last 5 to 8 years, people are getting sicker than they were before. And so I literally say, we're doing the gut healing protocol on steroids. Like, we are just going all to the wall because I want to pull out anything that could be affecting the gut. So when you start hearing about limbic system impairment, and if anybody feels that their body's in fight or flight, the more they start researching it, they'll think, this is me. Oh, yes. And then if you look into a lot of limbic programs, they will say, you actually don't need to worry about healing the gut, because once your brain's online, the gut will heal. And I actually don't find that to be the case. That could possibly be the case if somebody's body is just starting the process of breaking down. What I found to fully bring somebody's body into a remission state is you have to work on gut healing, detoxing, hormones, lifestyle, stress, and the brain. So you write sleep, circadian rhythm, like, you have to look at their entire picture. And when you put all of these pieces together, you get exactly what you talked about: health where disease can't live. So how does limbic system impairment affect the gut? This part of the brain in the front is our neocortex. This is our rational thinking part of the brain. Many people who have limbic system impairment had stressful childhoods, childhood trauma. They had possibly been through a trauma. Some of them, their chronic health condition has been the traumatic experience. Mold can flip the brain into limbic system impairment. A virus like Lyme or other viruses can flip the brain. So, okay. So what's going on? Our limbic system is our brainstem. That's right here. This is our neocortex right here. This is our calm thinking brain. It's literally offline. So the only thing running the show is the limbic system. So it's constant fight or flight. That cortisol, adrenaline, norepinephrine causes systemic inflammation. So the body's not in a place that it can heal. Those stress chemicals affect our microbiota. So we can't really build a robust microbiome. How I work on gut healing protocols is a lot of times practitioners try to go in and either just kill off what's there. So I had SIBO. And it was years ago when SIBO was just starting. And there's a SIBO clinic in Portland, Oregon that Allison Seebecker has. And she's very well known. And I was like, I'm going to the best, right? And I went, and while they helped me, there was constant killing, like killing protocols of herbals and different things. And it just kept reoccurring. Well, what was going on? Why would this not go away 6 years later, right? I was doing all of the things that they said. So let's see. One of the reasons why it was not coming back is that.
Thanks for watching this video, and you can find the full-length podcast episode here on this channel, or you can head over to Apple Podcast or Spotify, and don't forget to like this video.